Hello. Well, listen, here's the situation. The Irish, I'm telling you, they're winning ugly. But don't worry, Irish. The real USC, number 3, Southern California, is playing ugly, and they're still number 3. The real USC.
You can't help it.
Okay.
You can't. You just had a little. You find a way to get a shot at South Carolina in this conversation.
The real USC.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, Rutgers, conservative, you can lose. If you gamble, you can lose. We bring in Lou Holtz, who's had to make so many decisions like this. Coach, I think what drives people crazy is coaching not to lose in certain circumstances, and it seems to be often the underdog just trying to close the door gets a little bit conservative. What's your philosophy in trying to slam the door? Do you gamble a little bit, or do you play it tight?
Well, first of all, you have to prepare your team for that, and I think it's the mental attitude of the team.
Go for it there, Lee. I really think that, I know it's against most coaching philosophies, but as a quarterback and as a player, you want to see a coach be aggressive the way Bill Callahan was. It just was 3 inches away from beating Nebraska.
You know, it all depends on what the outcome is, right? But my philosophy in trying to close out the game and win in the last 2 minutes was a lot more conservative than most people. But let me tell you why I felt that way. Number one, I didn't have this opportunity very often, but if I got a chance to hold on to a lead, the first thing I did was run the football, but I ran the football with guys who ran the ball. The running back and the quarterback with 2 hands on the drill, and I run the ball, and I forced the opponent to use all their timeouts. I always kept 1 timeout in my pocket to kick the winning field goal or a special plays. I also used the sideline as a friend. Get out of bounds as much as you want. And most important thing is this. I always played the clock. Tick, 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 tick. And I'll tell you what, Lou, I'm like you in a way, though. I always wanted to punt the ball and make them go a lot of green if they were going to beat me. What do you think?
I agree with you, give a lot of room, but I also agree with Kirk Herbstreit. Run
ESPNU Energizer Spirit Meter is brought to you by Energizer E² Lithium. Keep going.
It's pretty loud. Let's see what the Spirit Meter says on the DB rating. It was 117. Clemson last week. They're close, but not quite here in Columbia. The noise will try to make it very tough on Eric Age and that Volunteers offense tonight inside.
Today's Gillette Game Face, brought to you by the Gillette Fusion Game Face College Tour. Visit us online at GilletteGameFace.com for a chance to win a trip to the College Football National Championship or a trip to go backstage at ESPN Studios.
Our Gillette Game Faces of the day here at Columbia, but there's more taunting going on of Clemson than Tennessee. Our hosts for Game Day last week, Clemson, made us feel so welcome. We will not stand for Clemson being criticized by these people. Like, no, we will not stand.
No way.
But they can have their fun here. It's nice to be back in the state 2 weeks in a row. Baltimore Ravens.